As the title says, salty, dirty drivers. Watch me battle through 3 grueling wraps of the worst race I've ever had. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. As the title says, salty, dirty drivers. I'm in a Renault Megane on the Tokyo Underground, and let's get things started. I'll get a good start off. I am going to overtake the Peugeot on my right, and I've got an Audi in front of me which I am going to chase down and try and take pole position. But that is not the end of it. It is absolute carnage. You just wait and see. He's hitting me on the side, and I'm sort of trying to find my racing line, and then I'm going to look for my braking point, and you just watch this. Punts me for no apparent reason. I almost get shoved into the wall, and then he shoves me once, and then another bloke shoves me again. So I go defensive, and I'm going to take my positions back. I am chasing down the Peugeot. I am in his slipstream, and Mr. Audi, he is whacking me like a good one. It is like bumper cars. I am chasing the Peugeot down, up into 6th gear, get it down to 4th gear, and then all of a sudden punted again by Mr. Audi. He is not happy with me. Well, let's see if I get any more encounters from him. Right, the Peugeot I am going to overtake. Will I make this move stick? Yes, I do. I've got the legs on him, so I get a 2-second penalty for my troubles. Thank you very much. Now let's see if I get a good run here, and I can try and get a bit of a gap. So with the 2-second penalty, it's not going to look very nice. And here comes Peugeot, and Mr. Audi gives me a whack for good measures. Thank you, and there's one back. But that is not the last of I will see of him or his rest of his friends. I have Mr. Audi behind me, and is he going to try and make a move? No, because he cannot keep up with the power of the Megane. I am getting up towards start of lap 2, and believe me, this has been the worst race I've ever encountered. Full of salty, dirty players. Which I do like a bit of a battle, but not when I get shoved into the wall every turning. I'm catching up to the Peugeot. I'm going to go and try and make a move on him. I'll try and underbrake as much as I can. He shoves me into the wall, and then as I'm exiting, he shoves me again, but not twice, but 3 times. So I'm chasing him back down, and I'm going to look for a position. Will I squeeze through? And nope, he shuts the door and shoves me into the wall. So I'm going to keep straight on his back bumper, and I'm going to try and apply as much pressure as I possibly can without making any mistakes myself. He makes a mistake, shoves him into the wall, and then I hit him in the back bumper for good measures, which doesn't help me but helps him. And again and again. All I want to do is get past this bloke, and then I can get on with my race. So I will be keeping on his back bumper all the way around here, trying to get into his slipstream. I've got Mr. Audi right behind me, which is panicking me because I'm going to be coming up to a very sharp turning, and where are they going to be? Right behind me, probably shunting me towards the barrier. I go for the move, I go for the brake, and will I make this stick turn? And he has panicked, gone very wide. I get back onto the power, and Mr. Peugeot is in front of me again. I don't know how he managed to do that. Well, that's a learning curve for me then. choose my braking points a bit more better. I'm straight into his slipstream. Let's see if I can make the move stick and see if I can keep my position up to the first corner, because it is a very tricky corner. And let's see if I get punted off again. He is neck to neck. I've got no more power in my car. It is not going. It's not going to pass. It's neck and neck. This is where I didn't want to be. He is punting me into the side, and I take the move, and then he hits me into the barrier because thank you very much. Can't believe, and he gets a penalty, which is good, so that will get rid of him as he gets rid of that. And I have Mr. Audi. He is behind me all the way through. I'll tell you what, guys, this race was so nerve-wracking, but it was a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments what you think of this race and the saltiest players I've come across. And Mr. Audi barges his way through, nudges me loads of times, but oh no, I'm gonna take my place back. So let's see if I can get past the Peugeot so he can get rid of his 2-second penalty. Kindly, I think, is he? Yeah, Mr. Peugeot, he is going to be moving over to let me by. Look for my braking point, keeping my eye in the rear view mirror. I can see the Audi, he is chasing me down. And he nudges me, but I'm going to get back onto the power, and hopefully I've got enough power in this car to get in front of him and come with first position. Now this is the part I was telling you about. Watch till the end. This was a bit cheeky from me, but we've all done it. I see him, so I move over. He gives me a little nudge. I take first. Thank you very much. Well, that is it, guys. I hope you liked the video. Leave a comment, smash that thumbs like, and we'll be uploading more soon.